In Lebanon, there is a temple structure with stones so massive that they leave the human mind in awe. Each of these stones weighs as much as 3 blue whales. Astonishingly, not only were these stones masterfully cut from a single piece, but they were also transported 1.5 kilometers away, thousands of years ago. However, the mystery remains. No known civilization in history was famous for cutting such massive stones. Could it be that there was once a civilization with knowledge that surpasses even what we possess today? To investigate these stones, a team of German archaeologists began excavating the quarry from where these stones were originally extracted. Even today, an incomplete stone remains at the site, estimated to weigh 1,200 tons. That's about as much as 4 Boeing 747 planes. After digging at this site, archaeologists found evidence beneath the ground that is hard to believe. To the east of Lebanon's Bekaa Valley lies the city of Baalbek, where tourists come to see the ruins of the Roman Empire. But what's fascinating is that while these ruins are from the Roman era, archaeologists have discovered evidence beneath them that has no connection, at least so far, with the Roman Empire. Here stands an ancient Roman temple called the Temple of Jupiter. Even today, this temple serves as an extraordinary example of Roman architectural skill and craftsmanship. However, beneath this temple's construction, a foundation of enormous stones has been found. Initially, it was assumed that these stones were not monolithic, but rather smaller stones expertly joined together to appear as one. However, after various tests, it was confirmed that these are not separate stones, but single giant monoliths. These stones, later referred to as the trilithon, were lifted 30 feet high and placed in position, perhaps for the first time in human history. To grasp the sheer scale of these stones, consider this. Each one weighs 900,000 kilograms, making them 1.5 times heavier than the world's largest aircraft, the Antonov An-225 Mriya, and 10 times bigger than the largest stones used in the pyramids of Giza. Despite their enormous size, these stones were somehow transported from the quarry, about 1.5 kilometers away, and placed within the Heliopolis complex, which was later built upon with more structured blocks. The accuracy with which these stones were cut and fitted together is truly exceptional, especially considering the era in which it was done, an age when even imagining modern machinery was impossible. The precision is so remarkable that not even a piece of paper can fit between the stones. When examining Roman structures, we see that their focus was always on aesthetics. They wanted to showcase their construction skills to the world. But in contrast, the trilithon stones were buried beneath the Roman structure. This raises an important question. If a civilization accomplished such an incredible feat, why would they bury it instead of showcasing it? The ancient Romans, known for meticulously documenting their architectural skills, made no record of these trilithon stones. Instead, they simply built their temple on top of an existing foundation. According to historians, the largest crane available to the Romans at that time could lift only 60 tons. This makes it virtually impossible that they could have lifted these 900-ton stones. Furthermore, when the Romans used cranes to lift stones, they would carve a distinctive hole known as a Lewis hole into them. However, no such holes have been found on the trilithon stones. There is also no historical record of how these massive stones were transported and positioned. So, who built the actual foundation of the Temple of Jupiter? Other stones in the temple appear polished and well-finished, while the trilithon stones are rougher. This suggests that the trilithon stones are much older, possibly predating the Roman Empire by 10,000 years. For thousands of years, an unsolved mystery has lingered in the minds of archaeologists and historians alike, who, in ancient times, accomplished feats so extraordinary that even modern technology struggles to replicate them. One of the greatest enigmas lies in Baalbek, Lebanon, where the trilithon stones, colossal blocks of limestone, stand as silent witnesses to an unknown past. These stones, some weighing up to 800 tons, were somehow moved and fitted together with such precision that the seams between them measure less than a millimeter wide. Even today, with all our advancements in engineering and construction, replicating this achievement would be nearly impossible. But Baalbek is not alone in its mystery. Within the Temple of Jupiter's compound, several other massive stones can be found. Near the staircase, an 800-ton block rests, a stone so heavy that even shifting it would require immense effort. Along the southern wall, archaeologists have uncovered numerous limestone blocks, each weighing between 400 and 800 tons. Some of these stones remain buried beneath the earth, their true depth still unknown. Even more puzzling than their size is the strange, precise markings found on their surfaces. These deep, parallel grooves, stretching 10 feet long, resemble the cut patterns made by modern mining machines. But how could such advanced techniques exist in an era where only simple tools were thought to be available? Intriguingly, these same tool marks have been discovered in faraway places. In China's Yanshan Quarry, where a 16,000-ton stone block bears nearly identical patterns. In the ancient city of Petra, Jordan, carved from rock more than 2,300 years ago, similar grooves can be seen. This eerie similarity suggests a tantalizing possibility. Could an advanced technology, lost to history, have once existed? Did an ancient civilization possess engineering knowledge that rivals our own? The answer remains elusive. Historians and archaeologists continue to search for definitive proof, yet the mystery of Baalbek endures. Its massive stones standing defiant against time, whispering secrets of an era we may never fully understand. Just 1.5 kilometers from the Temple of Jupiter lies a place shrouded in mystery, the ancient limestone quarry of Baalbek. Here, among the remnants of a lost era, enormous half-cut stones still rest, seemingly abandoned in time. One of the most famous among them is the pregnant woman stone, Hajar el-Hibla, a name wrapped in legend and folklore. While stories differ on why it was given this name, what truly astounds experts is its sheer size. 68 feet long, 14 feet high, 14 feet wide, weighing approximately 1,200 tons. This massive block remains at an angle, still partially attached to the bedrock, as if its cutting process was interrupted. Was it meant to be transported to the Temple of Jupiter to stand among the trilithon stones? If so, why was it left behind? The mystery only deepened in 2014 when excavations uncovered an even larger hidden monolith lying just beside it. Dubbed the Forgotten Stone, this colossal block weighs an estimated 1,650 tons, making it the largest known quarried stone in the world. Who cut these stones? How were they meant to be transported and positioned with such precision? Even modern engineers and archaeologists struggle to provide convincing answers. Adding to the puzzle, the journey from the quarry to Baalbek is not only uphill but also rough and uneven. Strangely, no evidence of a straight transport path, one that could have eased the movement of these titanic blocks, has ever been found. As with many ancient mysteries, theories abound. Some suggest that the builders of Baalbek may have had knowledge of lost technology far beyond what we can comprehend, but others turn to ancient myths and religious texts, which speak of giants, beings of immense strength and stature. Legends of the Nephilim, referenced in the Bible, the Quran, and Hindu scriptures, describe superhuman creatures who once walked the earth. Some accounts claim these giants were 100 feet tall, while others speak of beings reaching a staggering 450 feet in height. If such beings truly existed, then the incredible stones of Baalbek may not have been an impossible feat for them. But if they did not, then we are left with an even greater question. How was it done? I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.